Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol BNGO, Bionano Genomics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So, Bionano Genomics Inc. stock has had a run. So there's a few things here that I wanted to look at real quick before we jump into this chart. And those of you that corrected me about the Vanguard and the 5 million shares, I appreciate it. I did more research on it. I hadn't really dig deep enough into that. And the most updated, information that I found was showing that they added that position since September 30th. I don't know if that position has been shaved down. If anybody can go ahead and correct me on that again, like, hey, maybe I'm seeing something wrong, I'd appreciate it. I don't have that information to be exact, so I don't like touching bases on something or saying something incorrect. But I did hear, this is exactly how I stated in my last video. I did hear that Vanguard had received a position. I'm not too sure. And then those of you that corrected me by stating it's, not really correcting me, because I didn't say that Vanguard didn't have positions. I just stated I heard and I saw. I wasn't too sure, so I did digging a little deeper. And I keep finding the same thing. Everything is showing the last updated portfolio information, 9/30/2020. I don't know if that has any effect or if that was because of the last quarter and we're going to see the next quarter. Something like that in that sort. I would like for somebody to correct me on. But yes, Vanguard, to what I see and what I've seen so far, looks like they have a pretty large position here on BNGO. Now, BNGO has a lot to do with the same sector as Pacific Bioscience California Inc. And this is the top market value and holding right now in ARKG, right? For those of you that are familiar with ARK Invest, that's their top holdings. PACB, Pacific Biosciences, California Inc. Their market cap is almost 5 billion. These guys here are about 1 billion, and here we are with a total price, right? Since things are falling since the close from 720 to 640, some profit takings going on here for sure, or uncertainty is kicking in within these last couple of minutes, right? Just in 12 minutes, that's what we're seeing. This is how the day ended, right? Market close, and this is post-market already. So already almost down a whole dollar. So when you think about it, Pacific Biosciences price is around the 20s range, and when you multiply or divide the market cap here of the total price of these and the market cap of this one, I mean, they're pretty much in the same ballpark according to market cap and value. Now, they don't always go hand in hand, but I found that interesting. So when you look at Pacific Bioscience total price and their market cap, and you look at the total price and market cap, there's potential here for BNGO is what I'm trying to get at. And there's room. And then innovation and technology that Bionano Genomics has actually found, and they are actually introducing to this sector and market, it's pretty big, because they can go down to like specifics within a gene, according to what I was reading and stuff. Like, they go real zoomed in to the point that they go further and more accurate than others. And I think they even compare to Pacific Bioscience, that they go even deeper than that. So Vanguard's in here. There's other large institutions in here. I've seen things about JP Morgan and so forth invested in this company. Now, those companies are invested in BNGO. The one we're waiting for is ARK Invest. Why ARK Invest is being hesitant? I mean, they are big on this type of innovation and this type of industry. Why haven't they taken a position? Either they're looking at the balance sheet. There's something holding them back on BNGO. But BNGO's technology and innovation is a big deal. Very big deal. due to the fact that, you know, it changes things and it does things more accurate than any other previously was doing, any other company, any other, you know, firm of health technology. So when you think about that, I mean, they might even surpass Pacific Bioscience, or they might even push Pacific Biosciences to go ahead and dig deeper to become more efficient, just like Bngo. It's kind of disruptive, and if they don't catch up, Bngo is going to take part of the market, right? Part of the market that's already out there. So very interesting. I'm looking forward to see how ARK Invest reacts to this. I don't know what they're waiting for or what they're looking for, or if they're just trying to stay away because they believe in the companies they already have, you know, invested in, and they feel like they're getting in late, or they've been holding back because they're waiting to a certain moment to believe in the company. But what I do know is that if Bngo ends up in one of those ETFs, specifically ARKG, that's going to be a big deal. That's going to be very interesting. So resistance was definitely broke through, and this hit newer highs today, and we're going to see that in just a moment. And we're going to look at our support here and our 50-day moving average. So this has been very bullish. I mean, it's already multiplied by almost 10 from those lows here. And when you go all the way to the bottom, it's multiplied by way more than that, almost 12. But here we are, almost 10x to the point of the highest point of the day. And we're going to look at some important numbers based off of the last couple hours of the day and the 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average here is 398. I want every single investor to be aware of that and write that down. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Now our support is 587. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows. But since it's such a broad stretch between support and the 50-day moving average, I would use a midway point, and it's kind of hard to decide which one you want to use. It's up to you how closer you want it to the support or how closer to the bottom. But I would use right at this point right here, 468. It's a little bit closer to the 50-day moving average to see if the bears tear it down that far, or the bulls try to reappear between 587, 468 before getting to 398, right? The 50-day moving average. You want to watch the behavior very closely and how quickly it's moving down, because this has been very volatile and explosive in the upward direction. Just as fast as it goes up, it can go down, but the hype and the thrill and the hope and excitement is going on right now. And there's a lot of speculation on this, as well as official news on how disruptive the innovation and technology of Bngo is. So before worrying about any number below 587, focus on 587. That's our first support. Pay close attention if the bulls can bounce back from that, or do they tear it, and how quickly do the bears start to bring it down. I mean, it's jumping around a lot right now in this 30-minute time frame. There's a lot of volatility, but we're currently at 674. Now, our 50-day moving average is going to continue to move up with the price. So you want to keep this in mind, and this is why resistance is very important. Resistance is 723. The reason why resistance is important, it needs to be broken through, and I want to emphasize that. The bulls need to break through 723, turn it into a support, because the 50-day moving average is not stopping for anyone, and it's going to catch up to the price over time. And it's going to come up quicker and quicker if the bulls don't break through the resistance. If they just hang out sideways, over time, the 50-day moving average will come up and break through the price, by default ending up in bearish territory, giving leverage to the bears. So I want every single investor to be aware of the fact that 723 needs to be broken through and turn into a support. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money.